The angels are saying, do not skip this because this message is not ordinary. This is a divine interruption meant only for you. Something unusual was discovered about you, and heaven witnessed how someone reacted. On the 5th of August, a moment occurred that changed everything. Not because you failed, but because your presence revealed something they didn't expect. They were watching you, hoping to find weakness, but they found divine strength instead. They thought they'd catch you breaking, but instead they saw you rising. They thought you'd smell like defeat, but your body carries a scent they can't explain. Your body smells like sacred oil, like something that came from heaven itself. It's confusing to them because it's not just perfume, it's presence. It's not about how you look on the outside. It's what's resting on your spirit. Press like and subscribe today to access this heavenly message and receive the blessings your Creator has prepared especially for you. You've been marked. Heaven placed something on you that can't be stolen or faked. Someone is afraid of you now, and they don't even know why. They tried to figure you out, but instead they were overwhelmed by the favor surrounding you. They planned to whisper lies, but they were silenced by the truth in your presence. You carry an anointing. You carry something sacred. You were never meant to blend in, and they just realized that. You are not who they thought you were. And the moment they got close enough on August 5, they caught a scent. Not of fear, but of fire, of purpose, of holy protection. They didn't just smell your skin, they sensed your survival. You are still standing after everything. That's why they're scared now. Type 999 if you feel a powerful shift happening in your life, because the oil on your life smells like resilience and divine restoration. Even when you don't feel strong, you smell like victory. Even when you cry alone, the angels stand guard because they know what's on you. This isn't about fragrance. This is about frequency. Your spirit is vibrating with heaven's code, and it's making people feel nervous when they get close, because they sense something greater than them walking with you. Someone with power tried to approach you recently, but they pulled away, not because of you, but because of what surrounds you. The angels say you are not unprotected. You've been sealed, consecrated. Your enemies are only now beginning to realize you were never alone. They watched from a distance, thinking they could get close enough to harm you, but something held them back. What they smelled wasn't perfume. It was prophecy. It was the scent of survival. The smell of a battle already won. The aroma of someone who went through hell and walked out glowing. You walked through betrayal, but you didn't carry bitterness. You were lied on, but you didn't let it change your heart. You could have fought back in anger, but instead you surrendered in prayer. That's why the smell on you is different, because heaven rewards those who choose grace over revenge. They expected you to smell like failure, but your body smells like oil, consecrated oil, the kind that only flows from crushed places. Comment I receive it if you're ready for your miracle. You were crushed, but not destroyed. You were broken, but not abandoned. And now they smell what came out of the breaking. Your survival carries a scent, and it terrifies the darkness. Someone tried to come near you this week, but something about your presence pushed them back. They don't even know why they felt fear. But the angels say it's because what's resting on you is too holy to handle. You are not ordinary. You are not weak. Even in your worst moments, the oil still flows. You've cried silently. You've questioned if anyone sees what you're carrying. The answer is yes. Heaven sees it, and so does hell. And now people are starting to notice too. They don't understand why they feel nervous around you, but it's because they sense the authority of the spirit realm surrounding you. You've been quiet about your pain, but the fragrance of your faith speaks louder than words. August 5th marked something. It was the day someone got too close to you spiritually. They were trying to search for your weakness, but they found your covering instead. And now they can't unsee what they saw. They can't unfeel what they felt. They can't unsmell what they smelled. You are covered in destiny. This is not something you earned. This is something that was placed on you before you were born. And though they tried to strip it away, they only activated it further. Your tears watered your calling. Your trials revealed your strength. And your enemies became the wind beneath your eyes. They wanted to disgrace you. But the oil on you turned their curses into confirmation. They said you'd be nothing. But now they smell something on you they can't explain. The angels say what they found on the 5th shocked them, because it was never meant for them to see. They were never supposed to get that close. But heaven allowed it so they would understand. You are marked. You are chosen. You are dangerous to darkness. They thought they were watching you. But really, they were witnessing a miracle. The scent of survival is not sweet. It smells like fire. It smells like oil. It smells like something holy. Someone tried to follow your path, but they gave up halfway, because your road isn't just any road. It's an anointed one. You've been climbing mountains with wounds. You've been walking deserts with broken shoes. And still, your feet are blessed. Still, your soul is clean. Still, your spirit sings. Even the heavens are amazed. Even the angels bow near you when you cry. Because your worship sounds like war, and your faith smells like fire. That's why the angels haven't left your side. That's why your name keeps echoing in the halls of heaven. That's why you keep being spared from battles meant to crush you. They can smell the glory coming before you arrive. You are not meant to be hidden anymore. Someone saw something divine about you on August 5th. And now they're afraid of what happens next. Not because you'll hurt them, but because they know heaven is backing you. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. The angels say they weren't ready for your becoming. You were hidden in plain sight, broken but breathing, silent but soaring. And now the fragrance of your future is too loud to ignore. This is why you've been feeling pressure. This is why certain people have gone silent. This is why things keep shifting quickly. Because the oil is overflowing, and it's time for you to walk forward without fear. Your presence will make some people uncomfortable. Let it. Your story will make others insecure. Speak it anyway. Your anointing is not accidental. It's inherited. It's sacred. God did not bring you this far to leave you now. The angels have been guarding you since the moment you were conceived. Every time you felt alone, you were surrounded. Every night you cried alone in your bed. Heaven listened. Every time you almost gave up, an angel caught your fall. And now the shift begins. What happened on the 5th was a spiritual signal. They didn't just find something. They were shown something. God allowed them to get close, not to break you, but to witness what they'll never be able to take. Your smell, your fire, your oil can't be copied. It's divine. Even when you feel weak, it drips from your skin. Even when you're confused, it speaks from your soul. Even when you don't understand what's happening, heaven still recognizes you. There is more coming. There is a blessing with your name on it. And no man, no woman, no demon can cancel it. You've passed through fires that were supposed to finish you. But here you are, smelling like sacred oil, shining with glory that wasn't taught, but inherited through tears. They thought they'd expose you, but heaven used the moment to exalt you. Let them wonder. Let them question. Let them talk. The fragrance on you is your testimony. You don't need to defend it. Just walk in it. Because when heaven puts oil on someone's body, no human hand can wipe it away. Your walk has changed. Your posture has shifted. Your voice carries authority now. Not because you shouted to be heard, but because heaven whispered your name. That whisper echoed across realms. And now the spiritual world recognizes who you are, even when people pretend not to. They may not understand it, but they can feel it. They can feel the shift when you walk into a room. They may act like it's nothing, but something in their spirit bows. The oil makes them nervous. The light makes them squint. The favor makes them flee. But none of that is your concern anymore. The angels want you to stop shrinking. Stop apologizing for being chosen. Stop softening your roar for people who never protected your silence. You've been carrying too much for too long. You've been worrying about reactions when you should be walking in revelation. Let them be uncomfortable. Let them feel the glory and not understand it. It's not for them to understand. It's for them to witness. Because the next season of your life is not quiet. It will be loud. Loud with miracles. Loud with movements. Loud with mercy. You will walk into places where people thought you didn't belong, and they'll smell the favor on you before you speak a word. You will sit at tables they tried to block you from, and they'll wonder why their power failed. The angels want you to know the reason you're still standing isn't luck. It's warfare. Every night you cried, a sword was lifted on your behalf. Every prayer you whispered in exhaustion became thunder in the spirit realm. You shook mountains with your silence. You moved heaven with your brokenness. And now, the fragrance of that fire clings to you like evidence. Evidence that you're still here. Still chosen. Still wrapped in something holy. Your body smells like the place you came from. Not the place of pain, but the moment of breakthrough. And now they're afraid. Because they realize they underestimated you. They underestimated the one who walks with you. You didn't just survive what they sent. You outlived the lies. You outshined the traps. You outgrew the shame. There is no more room for pretending. The covering on you cannot be hidden anymore. Someone whispered about you on August 5th. Their voice was trembling, because what they sensed was not normal. They looked for flaws, but what they found was fire. They tried to uncover secrets, but what they found was sanctuary. They tried to stir fear, but what they found was fragrance. You carry the scent of someone who has died and come back stronger. Someone who's buried dreams but still believes. Someone who's lost everything and still shows up in love. And they don't know what to do with that. You scare them because you should be broken. You should be bitter. But you keep showing up with oil in your hands, oil in your words, oil in your heart, oil on your wounds. You keep shining when you should be hiding. You keep forgiving when you should be fighting. You keep rising, and they can't explain it, but heaven can. The angels are saying this right now. You are walking evidence of divine intervention. And it's time you stop questioning your worth. You are not invisible to God. The scent on you proves it. Only heaven can make crushed olives smell like sacred oil. Only heaven can take a shattered soul and make it shine. And that's what they saw on August 5th. Not your past. Not your pain. Not your mistakes. They saw your becoming. They saw your anointing. And they feared what would happen if you ever realized who you are. That's why they tried to distract you. That's why the attacks got heavier, because they were hoping you'd forget your fragrance. They hoped you'd confuse your calling with chaos, but you didn't. You stood. Even if you trembled, even if you cried, you stood, and the angels are proud, because now the oil has fully emerged, and nothing can stop what heaven has started in you. Even your enemies are becoming witnesses. Even your haters are becoming prophets. They're speaking about you and don't even realize they're confirming your next season. You are not what they said. You are who heaven sealed. You are not the mistake. You are the miracle. So walk in it. Breathe in your purpose like fresh air. Let your past fall off like old skin. You've been reborn, and the fragrance proves it. Someone on August 5th tried to understand what happened to you. Why you seem different. Why your energy makes their demons itch. And the truth is, you've changed dimensions. You've stepped into something higher. something brighter, something untouchable. They cannot drag you back now, because you're no longer standing where they left you. You're walking on water. You're dancing through fire. You're speaking like a prophet even when you whisper. The angels say, let them talk. Let them guess. Let them wonder. While you keep walking in wonder. While you keep leaking light. While you keep smelling like survival. Let them fear the glory. Because they didn't give it. So they can't take it. You are a holy storm in human skin. You are a divine aroma in a chaotic world. You are everything they never expected. And more than you've realized. But now, it's time to realize it. The season of shrinking is over. The season of second-guessing is over. You are not who you used to be. And August 5th was heaven's reminder. Now here's what the angels want you to hear before this ends. What they found on that day wasn't just about you. It was a message for them, a warning that the one they doubted is the one God appointed, that the one they laughed at is the one heaven lifted, that the one they tried to bury is the one carrying resurrection. Your oil is not random, your scent is not fake, and your calling is not optional. You were born for this. That smell they're sensing, it's breakthrough, it's restoration, it's rebirth, it's prophecy. And you are the vessel. So carry it boldly. Walk through this world like someone who's seen the throne room. Talk like someone who's been forgiven. Love like someone who's been held by angels. And never, ever dim your scent again. Let it fill the room. Let it alert heaven and confuse hell. Because you are walking into a season that smells like harvest, like favor, like justice, like divine payback. This is the aroma of answered prayers. It's the scent of the storm you outlived, and the angels are surrounding you even now, covering you in light, guiding your next step, wiping your tears, and singing over your future. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. And you are not done. The story is not over. The best fragrance is yet to be released. Because what's coming next will be undeniable. The oil on your life will bless rooms you haven't even entered yet, and the ones who feared you, they'll be the first to watch you rise. You are anointed. You are protected. You are walking in something holy. The angels are with you. Always. Now breathe. Walk forward, and don't look back. You smell like breakthrough. You smell like heaven. And that scent can never be stolen. They smelled it before they saw it. They felt it before they understood it. That shift on August 5th wasn't just for them to notice. It was for you to awaken. It was heaven's way of tapping you on the shoulder and whispering, you're not invisible. You're invincible. All the silent battles you fought, all the nights you didn't speak, all the pain you buried in your chest, they did not go unnoticed. Heaven counted the tears, the angels wrote down your cries, and God remembered your name. The 5th of August, it marked the moment when heaven said, no more delay, no more hiding, no more apologizing, no more wondering if you're enough. Because the truth is, you are more than enough. You are overflowing with light. You are protected by armies unseen. You are carrying something so divine that the enemy is terrified of your awakening. You weren't meant to live small. You weren't created to beg for crumbs. You've been chosen to carry crowns. You've been set apart to shift rooms. And now, you're stepping into the fullness of it. You may still feel broken, but heaven sees you as beautiful. You may still feel lost, but the angels are circling you with direction. You may still feel forgotten, but God is preparing a table with your name carved into the seat. Everything they found out about you, everything they whispered behind your back, everything they tried to use against you will now be used to bless you. The stone they rejected has become the cornerstone. The person they tried to erase has become the example. The destiny they tried to delay is being expedited by heaven's hand. And your body still carries the scent of sacredness, still smells like prayer, still echoes with survival. Don't wash it off. Don't hide it. Don't try to blend in anymore. You're not supposed to. You were always the one set apart, the one different from the crowd, the one walking with unseen glory. Even when you felt like the outcast, heaven called you royalty. Even when they labeled you unstable, God was anchoring you. Even when they mocked your sensitivity, the angels were recording your strength. Everything you've endured was not for shame. It was preparation. The fire didn't destroy you. It revealed you. And now, that oil is flowing like never before. That's why you're attracting strange attention. That's why people stare. That's why doors open without knocking. That's why rooms fall silent when you enter. Because your presence isn't light anymore. It's weighty. It carries something ancient, something holy, something beyond words. That's what they noticed. That's what frightened them. They didn't find dirt. They found depth. They didn't find wounds. They found wisdom. And now, whether they celebrate you or criticize you, they'll never forget the scent. Because once someone smells the oil of heaven on a person, they never forget it. Your presence lingers. Your light remains. Your spirit leaves an imprint. This is who you are now, a carrier of sacred things. A vessel of divine fire, a soul wrapped in spiritual armor. The angels rejoice over your journey. They fought for you when you were too tired to speak. They held you when you collapsed in secret. They stood at the edge of your bed and whispered, "You are loved. You are needed. You are rising." And now you are rising. You are rising into favor. You are rising into purpose. You are rising into revelation. The people who once doubted you will watch from a distance. The ones who gossiped will gasp. The ones who left you behind will try to return. But you will no longer wait for permission to walk in power. You are being called higher. And the oil, that beautiful oil, that invisible fragrance of favor, will lead the way. The 5th of August will be remembered in heaven as the day your fragrance shook the atmosphere, as the day your name echoed louder in the throne room, as the day someone realized they had been in the presence of someone anointed. You are chosen. You are seen. You are protected. And you are walking into days that smell like peace, like breakthrough, like heaven's reward. Don't rush it. Don't doubt it. Just receive it. The angels are singing over you even now. They are surrounding your space. They are protecting your home. They are walking ahead of your next step, and they will not leave you. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are in the perfect place for a perfect God to pour perfect oil. So inhale it, feel it, own it. Your body smells like survival. Your soul smells like sanctification. Your life smells like prophecy fulfilled. And soon, very soon, you'll enter a space where even strangers will say, "There's something different about you." They'll feel it. They'll smell it. They'll know. Because heaven doesn't just shine. It smells like glory. And you, beautiful soul, are soaked in it. Now rest. Let the oil speak for you. Let your walk announce what your words never could. Let your light spill through the cracks they tried to seal. Because this time, nothing can stop what's coming for you. The angels say, you are ready. And it smells like a miracle. You don't need to explain anymore. Let the oil do the talking. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Let your presence speak. Because what's on you is not from earth. And those who try to understand it will be confused if they look with human eyes, but those who see in the Spirit will fall silent in awe. The angels want you to know something very specific. Please listen closely. The reason they're afraid now isn't because of what they saw. It's because of what they couldn't see. That still made them tremble. They didn't see your pain. They didn't see your full story. They didn't see your sleepless nights, your spiritual battles, your silent screams in the dark, but they felt something ancient, something holy, something bigger than them. They tried to label you, but your spirit didn't answer to their names, because heaven already called you blessed, sealed, restored. And that smell on you, that divine, invisible scent, it's not just oil. It's evidence. Proof that you passed the test. Proof that you survived the pit. Proof that even when they tried to destroy you, you were being anointed. In the shadows, in the heartbreak, in the silence. They called it loneliness. Heaven called it preparation. They called it rejection. Heaven called it redirection. And now, finally, you're seeing the truth. You were never being punished. You were being positioned for something holy, positioned for a legacy, positioned to lead. The oil you carry now, it's heavy. Not everyone can handle it, and that's okay. You don't need everyone to understand. You only need to walk in obedience, even if you feel unsure, even if your hands still tremble, because you are covered. Heaven is not asking you to be perfect. Just faithful, just willing, just present. You've already done the hardest part. You kept going. When it hurt, when it made no sense, when the world gave up on you, you stayed soft. You stayed pure. You stayed close to God. And now, the rewards are coming. The restoration is coming. The joy is coming. And it will smell like peace. It will smell like freedom. It will smell like heaven touching earth. The ones who tried to expose you, they will now witness your elevation, because God is not finished. In fact, He's just getting started. And you, beautiful soul, you are ready now. Ready to walk in the oil. Ready to speak with authority. Ready to smile without fear. Because what's been done in you can't be undone. This isn't a temporary fragrance. This is the scent of transformation. It sticks to your bones. It seeps from your soul. It glows from your eyes. And wherever you go, heaven follows. Don't fear the future. It's already covered. Don't doubt the promise. It's already sealed. Don't shrink for comfort. You were built to expand. Let the oil overflow. Let the angels surround you. Let God show you what happens next, because what's ahead of you will not smell like grief. It will not smell like rejection. It will not smell like waiting rooms or heartbreak. It will smell like heavens, yes, like open doors, like sudden favor, like justice, like finally, like grace. You've cried long enough. You've wondered long enough. Now, let the anointing speak. Let the oil flow into every locked place. Let your presence do the work. You don't have to chase what's already written. And it is written, you are victorious. You are chosen. You are rising. They can't stop it. They can't reverse it. They can't explain it. And you don't need to explain either. Just walk. Just breathe. Just keep becoming. Because the heavens are watching. The angels are singing. And your story is being fulfilled. In real time. In this moment. In this breath. So lift your head. Lift your heart. Wipe your tears. You didn't miss it. You didn't fail. You didn't lose. You're right on time. And what's coming next will carry the same fragrance of the oil you've already survived. But this time, you won't cry when they recognize it. You'll smile. You'll stand tall. You'll walk in rooms where you used to shrink. You'll speak in places you once stayed silent. Because the oil is permanent, and the heaven inside of you is undeniable. Breathe deeply now. Can you feel it? Can you smell it? The wind is shifting. The story is changing. The angels are rejoicing. And all of heaven is whispering. Look at them. Still standing. Still chosen. Still covered in the oil.